I was in clearing for a whole week, and that week was quite literally the worst week of my life. Okay. Of my life. Okay, I might be exaggerating just a little bit, mate. Probably wasn't the worst week of my life. It was probably like the second worst week of my life. The first being when I got kidnapped. Do you get what I mean? So second worst week was clearing week, and this whole video is going to tell you why it was the second worst week of my life. Like, I'm going to start off with the dreaded A-level results day. So picture this. It's Friday. I remember it was like a Friday or something. Was it Thursday? It's a Daysha in August. Summer August of 2025. So I wake up and I check my UCAS, and it says that I have been, well, it doesn't even mention, my firm was University of Leicester, my insurance was DMU. University of Leicester was not on my UCAS at all, so that means I had not gotten a place in University of Leicester. But DMU just said wait for confirmation, and I didn't know what that meant. So I called up DMU really quickly and I said, hi, it says on my UCAS that it's still waiting for confirmation. Does this mean I've got a place? Does it mean I've not got a place? Like, you guys should let me know so I can move accordingly. Do you get what I mean? They were like, oh yeah, we're gonna get back to you. I don't know what that means. I don't know what's that saying. The system's probably crashed because there's so many people. Blah 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 blah. They called me back and they said, oh, we can see your grades on this side. Everything's fine. So yeah, it's just gonna update soon. So I'm like, oh, so it means I've got a place. She just says, everything's fine, don't worry, everything's fine. It's gonna update soon. So I'm like, okay. While that's happening, I'm on my way to my sixth form, which is like an hour drive away, to actually get my A-level results and see what I got, because I don't know what I've got. So, and I can't make clearing calls and everything because I don't actually have my result. I don't know. They're just telling me that they can see my results and everything's fine. So I'm on my way to my sixth form. I'm just really confused with DMU. I've called them like around about 5 times now. She keeps telling me that it's fine. Just wait till the system updates. Everything's gonna be okay. I've got into school now. I've opened my A-level results. I'm seeing A in psychology, C in biology, and a big fat D in chem. And I'm about to poo my pants. Well, I kind of knew my fate, but let's just say I was about to poo my pants because I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to get into this DMU right now because I'm not trying to go through clearing because no one's going to let me in with this D and chem. So I leave sixth form, and on my UCAS it still says waiting for confirmation. Mind you, it's around 10-11 a.m. now, and it still says waiting for confirmation. I'm still calling this lady and they're still telling me wait for it to update, you're going to get the place. When she said I'm going to get the place, that it's just not updated, I'm thinking she can see it from her system that I've got the place, but it's just not updated onto mine. So I was too happy. I got into bed and I was looking at opening my A-level results video thinking, how the heck I'm going to post this without getting laughed at on TikTok? Like, how? They are going to flame me in the comments, bro. Like, I'm looking at people all through today saying A star, A star, A, got into my firm, no clearing. And I'm going to come and tell these people that I've come and got D and K. I've come and disgraced a lot. I've disgraced everybody. Do you get what I mean? Like, so after that, I've now thought, okay, it's fine because I've already got my place in uni. Like, I'm not going to stress. And mind you, I already got an accommodation booked in Leicester. I was too set. So I was like, I don't give a crap. You know, I'm going to post this. But then, I log into my UCAS at 1 p.m. and it says, sorry, your application was unsuccessful. Something about how I've been rejected from DMU. Mind you, this lady literally told me that I've got my place. So I was like, oh my god. I'm just, I run downstairs to my sisters. I'm out here shouting, guys, look, guys, oh my gosh, guys, they rejected me. Oh my god, if they're gonna accept me, oh my god. Yappa. I'm crying, I'm tearing up. It's literally 1 p.m. I've missed clearing all through the day. I'm not getting a place for pharmacy anymore. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've already missed the clearing slots, mate. DMU actually did me so dirty. I remember on my A-level results video, I talked about how DMU did me dirty. And guys, the funniest thing actually happened. In the comment section of DMU's TikTok post, people were commented, oh, you guys did Naomi dirty. How can you guys do Naomi like that? And guys, honestly, throughout clearing week, that is what was giving me joy. That is what was giving me joy. Like, I kid you not, it was making me laugh so much. I remember telling my friends, oh my god, look what people are commenting on DMUs. It was just so funny. And it was just so, like, if you actually made a comment like that, and if you were liking them comments, I actually appreciate you so much because you actually just gave me joy in that time of depression. I really appreciate it, and it was the funniest thing ever. But anyways, fast forward to that, I'm now going through clearing. Every uni that I'm calling up is either saying we can't accept you because you got a D in chem, or it's either saying we're full for pharmacy. Literally, I remember I wanted to go to either Leicester or Nottingham or somewhere in them. I wanted to jambaz. I wanted to be where the jambazing was. I'm not trying to go all the way to fucking Plymouth. I'm not trying to go Swansea. No, I'm trying to stay where it's live. Where I'm, do you get what I mean? I'm not trying to go all the way down there. No, I was in clearing. I was picking and choosing. My sisters would be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna call up this uni. I'm gonna be like, don't call them, because even if I get an offer, I ain't going there, mate. Sorry. I was picking and choosing like I had the luxury. Do you get what I mean? Little did I know, mate. I just needed anything I could get. So to cut a long story short, during clearing day, I didn't get any offers for pharmacy at all. I was getting offers for foundation year pharmacy. I was getting offers for random craps like just different course, like midwifery stuff that's to do with pharmacy. I got interviews for midwifery, physiotherapy, all that jazz, but not for pharmacy. And I remember crying because I was like, I don't have a uni that I'm going to. My results were crap. Like I haven't come to a conclusion. A-level results day's over. I need to come and film a flip ass TikTok and post and tell everyone that I've flopped. Like, and I know it wasn't by force, but I just felt like I owed it to people. Like, I just know if I was a normal civilian that would watch my A-level videos, like my debriefs and that, and I just randomly went ghost on results day, I'd be pissed at me. Like, I'm just a girl too. Like, I would want to know if I wasn't me. Do you get what I mean? And I didn't mind it because I knew people were gonna be like, even though I knew I was gonna like get taken the piss out of, like, I already knew the shares in that video were gonna be crazy. I was just like, I just have to do. It's something that I feel like I need to do. And honestly, the best decision I made was posting that video. The amount of support that I got, oh my days. I had guys DMing me from primary, secondary, people that I haven't talked to in years, people that I had beef with, people that I was calm with, ex-friends, new friends. Guys, I made friends that day. The amount of DMs I got was absolutely crazy. I got over like 5,000 DMs of people giving me advice, saying it's gonna be okay. Oh my gosh, try this uni still has spaces, this uni except. You guys were absolutely, oh my god, I can't actually thank. I was just praying. I was like, what did I genuinely do to deserve this? Like, God has actually just blessed me in some type of way, because I don't understand how I deserved the DMs. And I to this day, I couldn't reply to all of them. I was just there in my bed crying, thinking people actually rate my thing. Mind you, the whole day I was crying, thinking I'm so useless, I'm so boring, do you know what I mean? Like, what am I actually good for? I spent how many hours? I spent months of my life grinding myself away just for me to fail. I just felt like some stupid bean. And then we had guys messaging me talking about this. I'm just like, wow, people actually care about me. Do you get? So after that, every time new DMs were coming in, I was using the information from people. I was writing down, okay, I'm going to try this uni today. Someone just told me that this uni suspect, I'm going to try this uni. Do you know what I mean? Everyone was just giving me advice. So I was using the advice to cater towards what I was doing. I came to the conclusion on like day two. On like day two, I came to the conclusion that I'm probably not going to get into pharmacy because of my D and Chem. And everyone was saying that it's not right for me because I'm just too, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, I'm going to search for more things. I'm just going to look at different courses. I kid you not, guys. I had that whiteboard there. I wrote down every single possible course that I could do. And I narrowed that. I crossed them out. Every time I would search a uni course on TikTok, like say I was, okay, let me use pharmacy because I'm doing pharmacy. I would search a pharmacy degree. The first TikTok that would pop up, oh, getting a pharmacy degree is too useless nowadays. Them guys that have a pharmacy degree don't have a job. Or would be those AI videos and it's like a homeless person that'll sit on the floor and they're like, all right, what degree did you study? Pharmacy. And they come and join them. Do you get, like, what the flip is got? Every degree is not rated, bro. Either the degree is getting taken over by AI, or flipping the pay is crap. You're overworked, you're underpaid. Every single degree, it was just some useless crap. I never saw any positives about any degree. So I was like, what the flip am I gonna go and do in uni then? I was just so confused. But I knew one thing about me is I knew I wanted to get a degree. I need to get a degree. That's one thing about me. Even if sometimes I need to get a degree, and not in something that is not gonna help me. A degree is something that, if all fails, if every single thing in my life fails and I fall flat on my face, I need to fall on a degree, not on the fucking floor, mate. Do you get what I mean? So that's why I was so put, like, and everyone was like, why don't you take a gap year? I didn't want to do pharmacy that much, take a gap year, mate. Nah, I didn't want to do, I wasn't that passionate on it. Do you get what I mean? Like, so that's how I was. The second, third and fourth day, I was calling up different unis, switching my degree. I got a degree for engineering. I got an offer for engineering. I got an offer for midwifery. I got an offer for physiotherapy. I got an offer for psychology. Got an offer for psychology with cognitive neuroscience. I got so many flipping offers from all different courses. Because I was just confused. I didn't know what the fuck I was going to do. I didn't know. My mum was just giving me a headache. Everyone was giving me a headache. And then I remember on the 6th day, a fine babe, an amazing angel, a darling girl texted me and said, hey, last year I got the same grades as you, and I applied to Wolverhampton. They let me. I said, I'm going to try that. I had previously applied to Wolverhampton and they rejected me. But I said, the lady's not denied. I'll go try it again. I'll go try them again. And they didn't even check. I think they put me onto the foundation and I was like, you know, I'm going to try it again. It was early morning. I called in. I was like, hi. I called into the uni. I was like, hi, I'm clearing. I told them my UCAS ID. And I was like, I want to apply, do pharmacy. I told them my grades. And they were like, did you already apply? And I was like, no, when I applied last time, they put me onto pharmaceutical science and I wanted to do pharmacy, And then the lady was just not understanding what the heck I was saying. So do you know what she did? She directed me to the pharmacy team. That's how my lecturer right now that I know, he got on the phone. He saw my grades on that laptop of his, and he could tell that I was just, I'm pretty sure like, he could just tell that I was stressed. And he said, you know what, today is your lucky day. I said, hey, the leg is not denied. And you guys don't know the leg is not denied. I said, lucky what? Lucky how? I was like, oh my God, I've done it again in my life. How? Guys, how did I, what? As how now? Like, he goes, today's your lucky day. I'm going to give you an interview. If you can pass the interview, you get a place. That's how I was jumping, screaming down my flipping kitchen, mate. I was like, okay, fairs. I cannot flop this flipping interview. Whatever I do, I can't flop this interview. The whole of that day, I was preparing for this interview. I was stressed out. I've never been so stressed out in my life. I was preparing, writing down notes, doing chemistry questions. I was doing all sorts of things just to get this offer. The interview came, absolutely flipping failed it, mate. It was terrible. I messed up. He asked me why pharmacy and I was stuttering. Like, how can I be stuttering? The guys asked me why pharmacy. I'm looking at this. I yam. That's terrible. I was like, what the flip am I doing? So I just thought he asked me like pharmacy questions. We did like a group project, and then he asked me, and then we had a chemistry test. I aced the chemistry test so much, which is obviously odd because I flipping got a D in chem, but I aced the chemistry test. He literally told me that I got one of the highest things out of all the clearing interviews. I was like, how? And then not more than 2 minutes later, after that interview that I thought I flopped, I got a letter of acceptance. And I was so shocked and I was screaming, and I called my mom, and my mom, guys, oh my gosh. Honestly, I've never been so quick to make a TikTok in my life. I made like TikTok and I was like, war is flipping over, mate. Everyone who was praying war is over, mate. And that was on the 7th day is when I got that acceptance offer. And I was just too gassed. I remember just being gassed I was just so gassed. And guys, after that, there was another palaver going on because I needed to do my DBS and occupational health and all sorts of rubbish. But that's how I got my offer. The advice I would want to give to anyone that is going into clearing would be, number one, don't have the mindset that you're going to go into clearing, because that's just going to give you a headache. Just don't. If you're watching this, it means that your results has not come yet. Maybe you're watching this the day before our results day. Maybe you're watching this way before A levels. You're not in clearing yet, so just be calming down. You get breathing small, like. Don't have that mindset. Hey, guys, my belly piercing. Don't have that mindset that you're going to go into clearing, because more time you're not. If you do, it ain't the end of the world. What you need to have on you have to have a paper with your full name, your UCAS ID. Just have that in hand. Your UCAS ID. Because the amount of times you're going to call that UCAS ID, I had my UCAS ID memorized, not intentionally. The amount of times I've said it, it memorized, it engraved into my brain. Number two, you're going to think of all your options beforehand. you're gonna put down a uni. Okay, this is my firm. If I don't get into my firm insurance, I'm gonna call this uni. If they reject me, I'm gonna call this uni. If they reject me, I'm gonna call this uni. If all of them are full, what am I gonna do next? Do you get what I mean? Have a structured plan in your head, and don't rely on any uni until you have an acceptance letter. You're not in that uni until you have an. If they tell you over the phone you've been accepted, don't believe them. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Don't believe what they're saying on the phone. If they tell you over the phone, yeah, we're offering you a place, don't believe them until you have acceptance letter, until the thing is confirmed on your UCAS. You ain't in that uni, bro. Don't celebrate too early, otherwise they'll show you shit. Yeah. Don't believe them, please. Do you get? If your thing says waiting for confirmation, start calling unis now. Do you understand? Unless you have an acceptance letter, you're not in. Like, on results day, you need to, if you know you've been denied from your family insurance, start clearing as early as possible. Then, I remember for pharmacy, all of the unis like Leicester, Nottingham, all of the unis, they got filled up so fast. If you're doing something like law, oh my gosh, may God help you. Law was filled up the second, I remember my friend, she wanted to do law, she had to clear into it. It was filled up the second she called, and she called early as hell. So all them high like degrees that a lot of people are doing, they get filled up very quickly. So you need to have your head in the game. Do not cry until the end of the day. Even if you've got so bad, no time for tears, my darling. Tears are not going to solve the situation. Do you get what I mean? And in everything that you do, you have to have faith. The whole of my clearing week, I could not pray. Like, I could not pray at all. I couldn't fathom my words. I couldn't get down on my knees to pray to God because of how angry, distraught and sad I was. Like, I am not even joking. I was so sad, and I thought I was being punished for something I didn't even flip and do. Everything was just giving me a headache, and I could not pray. The day that I prayed was the 6th day. That same 6th day is the day that I got my offer that I wasn't supposed to get. Have faith. Have faith, guys. Please have faith. If you're going to have anything, have faith. And just remember that everything happens for a reason. I remember thinking, oh my gosh, but I wanted to go to a uni where everything's happening. God knows, if I went to Lane now, would I even, mate, I don't know what I would be doing, mate. Even in Wolverhampton, I'm struggling to revise. How would I be revising in there when everyone's trying to pass it? How? So do you guys get what I mean? In everything you do, have faith. Everything happens for a reason. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on my whole clearing experience and my tips. If you have any more like questions, feel free to comment then. I'm gonna try and reply. And please, if you want any more, like, please give video suggestions. I'm gonna be posting every week, so please drop video suggestions so I can, you know, make them. So thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.